This is ShadowQuant, Market Brief, brought to you by AriesLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Tuesday, June 16, 2026, and this is the After Hours session. Now, let's get into it. The Nasdaq 100 surged over 3% today, fueled by a wave of tech earnings beats, while the VIX edged higher as traders brace for the FOMC decision. Let's break it down.
The S&P 500 closed at 754.83, up 1.76%. The Nasdaq 100 climbed 3.14% to 744, outpacing the Dow, which gained 1.5% to 518.44. The Russell 2000 added 0.58% to 294.64. On the upside, ENA jumped 11,269,900%, Bain surged 9,990,000%, and HGGG climbed 990%. On the downside, TGIF tumbled 99.99%, CSDR fell 99.95%, and TCO dropped 99.87%. The technology sector led the charge, up 3.78%, while energy lagged, down 3.48%.
Now, let's check in on the corporate news.
Core Scientific reported disappointing Q4 results, sending shares lower. Binance confirmed it's considering an EU license, though reports of potential rejection persist. SEC filings today included 8Ks from Reborn Coffee, Arlen, Fiserv, Prestige Consumer Healthcare, and Huntsman. Dividend ex-dates are coming up, with Gilead, BIP, GEC, DLRPJ, and IPAR all set for June 16.
Time for the macroeconomic update. The Fed funds rate remains at 3.63%, with the 2-year and 10-year treasuries at 4.7% and 4.47%, respectively. The yield curve flattened to a 0.38 percentage point spread, signaling caution. Inflation remains elevated, with CPI at 4.17% year-over-year and core PCE at 3.29%. Non-farm payrolls added 172,000 jobs, and the unemployment rate held at 4.3%. The dollar weakened slightly, with the trade-weighted index at 119.51. Tomorrow, the FOMC meets at 19:00 Eastern, with markets watching for signals on rate path. Let's check the risk radar.
Risk Desk reports no elevated signals today. Volatility remains contained, and no major credit warnings or geopolitical disruptions were flagged.
Here's what to watch next.
Keep an eye on the FOMC decision tomorrow, which will shape the near-term rate outlook. The Nasdaq 100 is testing key technical levels, and gold is acting as a safe haven amid rising uncertainty. Watch for the Fed's forward guidance and how it impacts the yield curve. The most important thing to remember, the FOMC meeting is the market's next major catalyst.
If you're finding value in this analysis, support the project at patreon.com/ShadowQuant. Patrons get early access to every episode, weekly AI analyst scorecards, and daily intelligence briefs. And if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, hit that follow button and leave a rating. It helps more traders discover the show. We appreciate you. This is an AI-generated market briefing by ShadowQuant. All information is for educational and informational purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Market Brief. Stay tuned for the Tokyo session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.